So this is how I teach my students to which spelling of the word to use. And so I write the words on the board, and then we talk about how these are homophones. These all say two, and two, so they sound the same. And I talk about homophones. If you're on the phone listening, you're going to be listening to people's voices. You use your ears, so you hear things on the phone. And a homophone, they sound the same. So that's a correlation I try to make with them so they can distinguish between a homophone and a homograph. So anyway, first thing I talk about is this top one, and I will have a video ready to go from YouTube, and it's a lady that's teaching us to count in French. I will put the link for her video down below. I will fast forward to where she starts to count, and then I will just stop after she counts to 3. So she says un, they say un, deux, trois, trois. And I will play that video several times. I'll turn it off, we'll practice, and they just think it's the coolest thing to count in French. So then I will ask them, okay, which one of these looks like the word toi? Which one looks the most like the word toi? Of course, they picked this one. And so I said, if you can remember how to count in French, then you can remember how to spell the number 2. Because she was counting numbers. We know toi is a number in French, and toi or two is spelled like the sounds toi. So I'll put this on the board as well just to have that visual. Actually, nowadays kids, those of you that don't know, are taught to do a 2 like this. They get a little confused if I write it the other way. It's a little bit of a learning curve for me on that. Then the next thing I ask is like, okay, which one of these spellings of the word to has too many O's in it? And they'll pick this one. I'm like, yep, you're right. Two, the one with too many O's, can mean too much of something. It is too hot to play outside. You are too late to eat dinner. It means it's too much of something, too much heat, too much time has passed. So the one that has too many O's can mean too much of something. But, as I explained to them, this can mean more than one thing. It can be too much of something, but it can mean something else. It can mean the word also. And the way I remember that is I can get an O, and you can get one also. So the one that has an O that I can have and you can have one also, which is this spelling, can mean also. So TOO has too many O's, can mean too much of something, but in the spelling for TOO, I can get an O and you can get one also. So it can mean too much of something or it can mean also. And we can check that by replacing the word to with the word also. I want to go to. I want to go also. He said that was funny too. He said that was funny also. So I give them some examples and we switch out the word to with the word also. And if I can do that, then I choose that spelling. And then just by default, if it's not a number, it doesn't mean too much of something or it doesn't mean also, then anything else is going to be spelled with the plain old TO. And that's how I do that. And I will tell you a cool story that I had a 4th grader who has some pretty significant dysgraphia and dyslexia and does not spell well at all. And she was taking the STAR test, which is a reading test, like an online reading test. And after she was done, she told me, I saw that there was a question and I remembered how you taught us how to spell the word to, and I got it right. Now, I didn't see if she got the answer right, but the fact that she even thought about it, remembered it, and tried to apply it just warmed my teacher heart, which, teachers that are watching, and even parents that are watching, what I'm talking about. So anyway, I think it does help. Hope that helps you.